Okay, so we'll start with 8C, page 58. Exercise 1, pronunciation reading aloud. So exercise A is asking us to listen to 8.4 and then we have to select the better version. So you will hear each one twice and we need to circle the better version, A or B. All right, we've got 8.4 is here ready. Now, if you read the first one, Mr. Watson, she said slowly. So this slowly is important for us. So we need to circle which version Mr. Watson says slowly, right? So let's do that.
8.4. 1. Version A. Mr. Watson, she said. Slowly I am beginning to understand. Version B. Mr. Watson, she said slowly. I am beginning to understand.
So here version B is better because in the first version, version A, she said slowly I am beginning to understand. But here she said slowly, that is not included or it's not part of the direct speech. So go here, quotation marks, guys. When you got this quotation marks, this is a direct speech. We call it part of direct speech. Okay. She said slowly, this is a reported speech. So we have to make them separate from each other. Like Mr. Watson, she said slowly, I'm beginning to understand. But if you listen to the version A, they're going to add slowly, they're going to add slowly to the direct speech, which is wrong. Look, I'm going to play again.
1. Version A. Mr. Watson, she said. Slowly I am beginning to understand.
You see, slowly I'm beginning to understand. But here slowly is not part of the direct speech. So she said slowly, we had to stop here, and then I'm beginning to understand. So when you listen to the B, it's much different.
Version B. Mr. Watson, she said slowly. I am beginning to understand.
You see, guys? So we're going to remove this part, but it's not part of the direct speech. Direct speech is starting from quotation mark, guys. Yeah. So version B is done here. Okay. Now we're moving to number 2.
2. Version A.
Sit down, he said calmly, and tell me what you know.
So here, the way that he says is not calm. He says angrily, right? He says in a very angry way, right? So let's listen to the second version.
Version B.
Sit down, he said calmly, and tell me what you know.
So you see, the version B is much, much better because he's saying it in a very calm way to match the reported speech here, calmly. Okay, so we're going to go for version B as correct option. That's it. Now we're going to listen to 3.
3. Version A.
Catherine, he said nervously, there's something I have to tell you.
Okay, if you listen to the tone, the way that he says, there is some nervousness. He is worried a bit. This is nervous. So version A is pretty much a very good answer. But let's double check version B now.
Version B.
Catherine, he said nervously, there's something I have to tell you.
But version B is not nervous. The sound, if you listen to it, it sounds very happy sound. There is no nervousness there. So version A will be our answer, guys. Number 4.
Version A. Here you are, the old woman said kindly. A nice cup of tea for you.
Okay, so version B.
Version B. Here you are, the old woman said kindly. A nice cup of tea for you.
So version B sounds very kind, very soft. That's why we're going to go for version B, because version A, you don't feel softness or kindness, right? I'm going to play one more time.
4. Version A. Here you are, the old woman said kindly. A nice cup of tea for you.
So there's no emotion, there's no kindness here, there's no softness here. So it's not the right answer.
Version B. Here you are, the old woman said kindly. A nice cup of tea for you.
You see, guys, so B is good, version B. Now we're moving to 5.
5. Version A.
The detective looked at her suspiciously. Tell me, what were you doing at 12 o'clock on the 11th of May?
So this version sounds very good because the way that he asks, he puts the question, there is kind of suspicion there. So version A is very strong. But we're going to double check version B now.
Version B.
The detective looked at her suspiciously. Tell me, what were you doing at 12 o'clock on the 11th of May?
So this question sounds like not suspicious, just asking a very normal question without feeling doubt. It's just a very straightforward answer. There is no suspicious feeling. So version A is much better option, guys. Okay, so B. Now B is asking us to listen to 8.5 and repeat the sentences, copy the rhythm and intonation. All right, we're going to do that. I'm going to get 8.5 now.
8.5. 8C. Pronunciation B. 1.
Mr. Watson, she said slowly. I am beginning to understand.
2.
Sit down, he said calmly, and tell me what you know.
3.
Catherine, he said nervously, there's something I have to tell you.
4.
Here you are, the old woman said kindly. A nice cup of tea for you.
5.
The detective looked at her suspiciously. Tell me, what were you doing at 12 o'clock on the 11th of May?
That's it. So we're moving to exercise 2. And that's about grammar, possessive pronouns. A is asking us to complete the questions and answers in the chart, right? We're going to do that. So the first one has been done for us already. So whose bag is that? Huh? Whose bag is that? So we've got possessive adjective. It's my bag. And possessive pronoun. It's mine. So possessive adjectives, as you can see, I'm going to highlight for you. This is my bag. My is possessive adjective. Your is possessive adjective. His, possessive adjective. Her is for girls. Our, plural, we. Your coat. Their house. So one character of possessive adjectives that we should know is that we should use noun after them. In other words, possessive adjectives, they come with noun all the time, guys. That's very important point to take into account. Try to remember that. As you can see here, my bag. Bag is noun. Your books, books, laptop, keys, car, coats, house. They are all nouns. Okay? A possessive pronoun, it gives the same meaning of possessiveness, but we can use them alone. We can use them alone, like it's mine. It's my bag, it's mine. Now, whose book are those? Number 2. Whose book are those? They are your books. They are your books. So we say they are yours. Possessive pronoun for your is yours, guys. We have already learned this in the class. We've discussed that. I've explained that one. So I don't want to go in detail. I'm just going to try to explain very briefly. So Number 3, we have to make the question. To make the question, we should read the answer. Yep, this adjective. It's his laptop. So we should ask to who the laptop belongs to. So now to do that, we're going to make the question. It will be whose laptop is that? Let's write it down. That's it. Whose laptop is that? So the answer is his laptop or it's his. Possessive pronoun and possessive adjective for he, it will be his, guys. His, they are same. It's his. Number 4, they are her keys. So we're talking about keys. So whose keys? Keys is plural. So we're at whose keys. So because it's plural, we say are, and then we say those. Plural of that is those, guys. Yeah. So whose keys are those? They are her keys, and the possessive pronoun for her is hers. So they are hers. So H-E-R-S. Number 5, it's our car. So whose car is that? Okay. The answer is it's our car. So if I want to make possessive pronoun, it will be it's ours. We're just going to add S to our. When you add S to our, it becomes possessive pronoun. It's ours. They are your coats. So whose coats are those? Again, whose coats are those? Okay, so we're using plural here, are, because coats are plural. Obviously, we can't say that for plural. We say those. If it's singular, we say that. So they are your coats. So the possessive pronoun of your is their, yours. So they are yours. That's it. Last one, 7. Question 7. It's their house. So whose house is, because it's singular, and we say that, and we put the question mark. Whose house is that? It is their house, and the possessive pronoun for their is going to be theirs. We just add S to it, guys. So now we can move to the next exercise. Right. Exercise B. Exercise B is asking us to complete the sentences with a possessive adjective, my, your, etc., or pronoun, which is mine, yours. Okay, so we'll do that. But again, I'm going to quickly remind you, possessive adjectives, we must use them with noun. Possessive pronoun, we can use them alone. Yes? So if we know this rule, we shouldn't make mistake. Okay, so question number 1. This guy is asking about these glasses. Are those my glasses? And so this guy is saying, no, they are mine. Yours are in your pocket. As you can see, there are glasses in the pocket. So yours are in your pocket. So that's done, guys. Okay, so we're moving to exercise 2. As you can see in exercise 2, whose coats are these? So the guy is asking, whose coats are these? Are they? Yes, they are. Thanks a lot. So are they? He's asking about 2 people. So are they yours? Right? So we're going to use here possessive pronoun, guys. Are they yours? Because there is no noun coming here. There's no any noun. So possessive adjective, we can't use it. Are they yours? Yes, they are. So these people, they're answering, yes, they are ours. Okay? Because they're saying thanks a lot. There's a yes, thanks a lot, that would be ours. Yes, they are ours, thanks a lot. That's it. Number 3. We've got 2 girls here. Is that your boyfriend's car? One of them is asking, is that your boyfriend's car? It looks like, and then because boyfriend is he, so we're gonna write here his. It looks like his. And then the second girl say, no, it isn't. So now they're here, we got car. Car is noun, guys. Yeah, we got car. So because we got noun, that means we need to use here possessive adjective. And we're talking about boyfriend, which is he. The possessive adjective for he, it will be his car. His car is bigger than that. That's it. And we're moving to last question, 4. So they're discussing about this cat. Whose cat is that? Is it? And then the B saying here, no, it isn't. I've seen it in the neighbor's garden. I think it's. So the girl, the woman is asking, whose cat is that? Is it yours? Is it yours? No, it isn't. I've seen it in the neighbor's garden. Neighbors, you see plural, neighbor's garden. So I think it's theirs. Again, why I'm saying theirs? Because here, neighbor's garden, they are using apostrophe in plural form, guys. When there's a plural form, we use the apostrophe alone without S. Apostrophe S. As you can see, we don't have S after the apostrophe. So neighbors is in plural form. That's why we're using theirs. All right. So in this way, page 58 is done. We have finished that. That means 8C, the first page of 8C has been completed, guys. So thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video to tackle page 59. So thanks for your time, and have a good day, and see you soon.